Puta boy. Let's go to school! Let's go to anime school! Ah, it's him.
Ah, I remember you.
Everyone does.
I pray we have not called you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Yeah.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisoix in a less dour setting. But it seems I just missed you.
Who's the voice actor for Monty Shang? Okay, whatever. Let me check. I'm so... Because he sounds like Uncle Iroh from Avatar. Monty Shang voice actor. No way! Okay, so the voice actor for him, he did Bender from Futurama, Jake the dog from Adventure Time, Marcus Phoenix in Gears of War, and what else? Brother Blood on Teen Titan. What is he? If he's... Who's Uncle Iroh? Ah, you know, it's not the same. His name is just Mako. Ah, Iwa Matsumako. Huh, Japanese-American actor. Okay, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's not the same voice actor, but sound very similar. But interesting. He's the same character as Bender. Well, same voice actor.
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye.
It's like he made sure that we can't hear it. Okay. That's pretty cool, though.
You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Matoya's prize student.
Matoya!
Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, thank you. Oh! He did a little wink. He's very sweet.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the forum must fulfill?
Is he going to answer? Oh.
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
I feel it would have been too easy. Yeah.
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
Why?
Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic. As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
No way! They would go to that extent? Holy shit.
How is that even possible?
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Okay, teacher! Okay, professor! Let's go take our seat. I have a question. I have a question. That's so cute. What are we like in Kingdom Hearts? What's going on?
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology.
Okay.
The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms.
3? Okay.
2 are of the incorporeal sort, the soul, and the memory. Can anyone tell me the 3rd?
Okay, corporeal soul. Incorporeal sort. The soul, the memory. I don't think it's corporeal. Corporel. Do they say corporel as like body-wise? Do corporal is that what it means? Because C-O-R-P, le corps, it translates to body. I guess.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. This is the form with which the layman is most familiar.
This is the form in which the... What's a layman? Layman.
Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux.
Okay.
In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked.
In construct to ether, the compromised soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said to memory as the... Okay. Why don't you use your hands?
Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Ah, okay. Picture the soul of paper and the memory words. Okay.
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
Oh, that's why he brought a brush like that.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well.
Okay.
In fact, this exact phenomenon was observed on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
The 7th Umbral Calamity.
Huh?
The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm,
Ah! Oh my god!
No one could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Oh my god!
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act.
Oh my god. This all comes from the fact that they had to destroy the game and do it again to get a realm reborn. Big brain, 5 brain, 600 brain. What the fuck, man? This is so
The
cool.
enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention of the Charlian prohibition against the practice of memory manipulation.
I spaced out for a moment. The enchantment which bind me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. Okay? And yes, it is a contravention of the Charlian prohibition against the practice of memory. Okay?
Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty are they subjected to the process.
Okay.
A necessary evil. You have my word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
I really fucking hope so.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment be dispelled and your memories restored?
They should be.
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed.
Yeah, that's...
Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean.
Wow, the animation.
And our memories drift apart and dissolve. Rather defeating the purpose, I suppose.
That's so cool. Oh wow, the animation, dude. That's so nice.
There are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
So even if you try to erase those like your intense memories that is attached to their like deep into their souls, they wouldn't be able to like take it out and such. Wait, is that what happened to us? Is that what happened to the Warrior of Light? The same kind of thing about being an Ascian and everything? Oh my god!
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew.
I just cracked my neck, but fuck! This explains it.
Alternative schools of thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable.
It's so clear that's what happened to us. Someone fucked up with our memory. Like, we're thinking about that.
I think that's enough education for today. Now that I've given you some food for thought, or rather, an entire banquet.
No, I want to know more. You continue. Usually I don't like lecture, but this I like. Oh, cute. That's so like Disney
I would
and
remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the resources at my disposal may still be of use to you.
they did. That teacher would be from Kingdom Hearts. That's for sure.
I arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
I'm so happy they put like this lecture with voice acting and like visual explanation. Like that, it would be so much easier to understand compared to if it would just be like text, no voice, no nothing.
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What's with that laugh? The fuck? Oh, c'est bien drôle. You have been granted the run of Phenomenon. If you are game, but it's good use. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Oh shit! Caius Van der Zandt. Such devastation! It was not my intention! No? Yeah, same.
The 12.
Okay, I need to get emotionally ready for this. It was so empty at the last time we came here. Because, you know, the Alamigo people just got their country back. Oh!
Glad you could join us. I hope you don't mind, but we went ahead and started without you.
I'm okay with that.
As you can imagine, our traveling companions were eager to become acquainted. 'Tis a rare thing indeed to see such a diverse and talented group of individuals assembled for a single purpose.
That is nice.
We fight not only for the sake of Eorzea, but for the entire world, including the people of Garlemald. Much rides on the efforts of the Ilzabard contingent.
These three, like, this guy, and this guy, they're like so fucking into it. That's so funny.
Indeed, which is why I am glad to find myself in the company of many trusted comrades, yourselves included.
Lucia.
I have come at the behest of Lord Emmerich, who has honored me with the role of Ishgard's representative. And for the good of all nations, not least my former homeland, I am determined to see this mission through to its end.
Especially for her, for Lucia. Even she was a spy for the Garlemald, but seeing at how like it is right now, and she wants the best for everyone. It's like that must like be very like important, like even more important, like deep in our heart, not just to save like the world, but like to actually help her former home.
We have a hard road ahead of us, but walk it we shall, together.
Yep.
We too welcome this opportunity to work together once more. I have faith that if there is a way to resolve this conflict, we will find it.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce you to the rest of our company.
Please do.
Everyone! If I may have your attention.
Ah ouais, venez-vous-en ici. The Lalafels. Oh, the Lala. That was... It's like for the...
Might I ask you to speak first?
If I must. I am A-Ruhn-Senna, spokesman for the Gridanian delegation, here on behalf of my esteemed sister, the Elder Seedseer.
I really like his stuff. The chrome-like reflection, or it's like almost like a pearl. It's very pretty.
We shall provide support and protection to those in need during our time in Garlemald. To that end, I am joined by healers selected by the Conjurers Guild, with the Order of the Twin Adder's Finest serving as our escort. Of course, with an experienced white mage such as yourself accompanying us as well, those requiring more involved treatment will be in safe hands. Raya...
Oh, sorry, I skipped.
Suppose I'd better say my piece.
Okay, just saying though, I am not a main white mage. I have it on 70, that's because I bought the skip, but I shouldn't because, ouch! On remote, it's really hard to be a healer. So like, I'm really not motivated to be what, but maybe with Sage. I tried Sage earlier, and with the controller, it looks like, it looks doable. Sorry. And that's the thief, if I'm not mistaken, from Limsa Luminsa.
Wait, I know you.
Exactly, yeah.
The name's Sicard, in case you've forgotten. Truth be told, I'd rather you had forgotten.
At first, I did forgot. When we saw you like doing push-up and stuff, I didn't remember you.
Any road, the Admiral asked Captain Hillfear to send his best, and for whatever reason, he picked me. Of course, if I'd refused, I'd be the laughing stock of the bloody executioners, and my reputation's taken enough of a keyhauling as it is. But more importantly, like any pirate worth his salt, I know when you're staring down a storm, you gotta trust in the commander of your ship.
Let's Walter Sorber.
So if the Admiral wants us to go to Garlemald, not for plunder and glory, but a promise of peace in our time, then that's what we'll do.
Yeah, let's go! Hey!
Since we all know how much the Empire loves its steel, we thought we'd bring along a few smiths to make the most of it. Give them a pile of scrap and they'll cobble together anything you fancy. Of course, just like the Gridanians, we got fighters of our own. We might have come with a more constructive purpose in mind, but we're more than capable of cracking skulls, believe you me.
Believe you me, oh, we see the Ishgard guard.
Well, you're certainly raring to go. Then again, so are we. The most dependable warriors of Uldar and Alamigo have assembled at the Sultana and General Aldin's behest.
Okay, so like they decided to merge Alamigo and Uldar together. Interesting. Yeah, the Black Mage and Monk.
If Garlemald has truly fallen, then the whole place is likely to be crawling with Telophoroi. We'll need plenty of troops to clear and hold a path for others to follow. That's where we come in. Naturally, Marshal Terrapin and I will be leading from the front. It's been some time since I last saw you in your element on the battlefield. From what I've heard, you've become pretty fearsome yourself. Master Matoya, the Avatar of Destruction.
Master Matoya! Master Matoya! Oh! What the fuck with his cards?
With comrades like these, I know we'll succeed, no matter what awaits us.
Sorry, like, Uriel with his cards like, and then Thancred just like fanning himself. The fuck? I love these boys! All the boys in that game. Man. Okay, they're just... Okay, that's better. God, yes, man.
And then we might finally get a chance to enjoy a good long rest.
Yeah.
But until then, let's give it our all.
Yeah. Okay, Master Matoya.
As for Ishgard, we Temple Knights have come in force to uphold our nation's commitment to the peace and welfare of our allies. The bitter cold of Garlemald is a formidable enemy in of itself. Our experience fighting in ice and snow will prove invaluable in the days ahead. Accordingly, I have been designated commander of the Ilzabard contingent. I will do all in my power to provide you with the leadership and guidance you require.
Thank you.
The four high houses, House Hylinart foremost among them, have arranged for a host of machinists to join us on our mission.
Nice, but are you going to see the brothers from Ishgard? I wonder if they're going to help. I wonder if like the younger one's gonna be like fucking annoying like he used to, but I hope he learned from his lesson. Because he did bad.
Their knowledge of Imperial Magitech is sure to be a great boon. They will address any problems of a technical nature together with the smiths of Limpsa Lomitsa.
My teacher! My machinist teacher! Yeah!
There is another awaiting introduction.
Yeah, I knew it! I knew it!
Lord Amonelane!
I fucking knew it! I had a feeling.
Yes. Emanelaine de Forton, at your service.
Why his brows look like that? But yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling he was going to be there.
Though, lest there be any misunderstanding, I should stress that I've not become a fearsome warrior while you were away. Rather, far from it, actually. My brother, in his infinite wisdom, decided this would be an excellent chance to make something of myself. Oh, and fight for world peace and all that.
He didn't change. Fucking brat.
But, should the opportunity arise for a spot of ballroom dancing, I will be your twinkle-toed gentleman of light.
Mais voyons donc, c'est quoi ça? What the fuck is this? May your graceful precisely lead the way to. No, fuck that. I dare say your fancy footwork may build descent between. I dare say your fancy footwork may be all that. Yeah, let's go with that. Then fuck the first one. I'm not going to say the first one.
Huzzah! I cannot wait to regale A-Ruhn with my tales of daring do.
He's so cringe. You're so cringe, boy.
I believe that concludes introductions for the Grand Company of A-Ruhn-Senna.
Why is brother not there though? That's who I wanted to be, and he would be so fucking helpful. But I guess he needs to help and stay in Ishgard. But gosh, this guy is so fucking annoying. Oh well.
Our allies from the Eastern Alliance were due to arrive some time ago, but it would appear they have been delayed.
Like, it annoys me because, like, for all this time that we had to go through, like, Stormblood and Shadowbringers, that would have been that would have been enough time for him to like learn how to be more respectful, let's say, and like, okay, thinking about it, I was going to say like and be an actual true warrior, but like it's not for everyone. I feel like he would be helpful somewhere else, but not being like a warrior, so, something like that. Maybe like later in the game, there's gonna be a huge character development, but now I'm so fucking worried that he might fuck up again somewhere else. And I'm really annoyed that I say that because I'm the kind of person who try to believe to people to actually learn from their mistakes and actually want to be better. But by the way that he said it, it looked like he was forced to come here because of his brother. Like, oh, my brother told me to come here because I'm gonna be useful or blah, blah, blah. Like, he literally doesn't it shows that he doesn't want to be here and actually work because he's so lazy. That's a bit frustrating, but I do hope to see like a good character development because I thought that from the mistakes that he did, and especially with like his little servant, I was hoping that he would have changed a little bit, but so it really gets to me. But I'm so scared. I'm scared of something might happen, just like in Heavensward. Well, I post Heavensward. Oh shit, man. By the way, other subject, we see the little pearl under her. Do we call her a crown? No, I know there's another word for that, but I forgot.
Would that be the Shinobi of Doma?
Yeah.
Actually, they've been tasked with relaying messages back and forth between the various Eastern nations. According to Lord Hien, however, an equally capable company of warriors has been sent in their stead.
Is it who I think it is? Is it who I think it?
Out of my way, you preening fool!
Oh, it's her! Oh, it's them! Little son! Little son!
Forgive us for coming late. We are the delegates of the Eastern Alliance.
Oh, God.
Cyrena, and you've brought company.
For battle and blood we come, as the steppe is sorely lacking in both. No towers befoul our lands, so we marched on those of Doma, only to find them beyond our reach. But now our thirst for slaughter will be slaked. No quarter to the enemy!
Don't make your spell right now.
Sadu Hatun, no. We go to make peace with the Iron Men, not war.
Exactly, yeah.
Warriors of the steppe, we've heard many tales of your bravery. We welcome you as allies. And these other ones you have brought are...
Members of the Dalmascan resistance group, Lente's Tears.
It's cool to see female Vieras from this world because we're more used to see them in the first in Shadowbringer, so cool to bring them up.
And the Bosnian resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Between them, they have a wealth of experience in espionage, and are particularly adept at infiltrating Imperial facilities. Which is fortuitous, since Garlemald's domain is so vast that I could never hope to handle reconnaissance duties all by myself.
Dalmasca, Bosnia, Alamiga. All lands which have suffered the tyranny of the Empire. I would never presume to question your motives. Nevertheless, I must reiterate that our goal is to aid the victims of the Telophoroi, the common folk of Garlemald.
Mm-hmm.
And they are victims, make no mistake. Though I understand that many may struggle to see them as such.
You're more right than you know. For every one of us that answered the call, there were a dozen that refused. Not only in Alamigo, but everywhere we went. And who could blame them? The Empire's always been the enemy. But after seeing what we've seen, fighting and working against and with Garleans, there's no denying a simple truth. They're just people. No different from you or I. They've got their share of liars and murderers, but so do we. So do we all.
Only this phrase alone. It's like everyone needs to have that mentality. Not just like in this game, but like in our world. There's so many people that does not understand it. That everywhere you go, everyone are just people. And everyone does crime, mistakes and stuff, but they are victims everywhere else. And we can't judge just by the cover of the book, you know?
Fordola, who once swore herself to Garlemald, has proven herself a trusted ally time and time again. Every Eorzean here knows Cid Garland, the Imperial defector who shared with us countless technological wonders. Gaius bloody Balesar himself is working to help rebuild Whirlit, a nation he once conquered.
Just want to put my volume a bit up again. I don't know why it seems so low.
So you can believe me when I say that every fighter here understands and accepts that the Imperials are not monsters and are deserving of help. It won't be easy, but we're all determined to make this world a better place.
What lingering concerns I may have had were clearly unwarranted. I agree with everything you said wholeheartedly.
Then we are in accord. Now, let us review our strategy. To reach the Garlean capital in northern Ilsabard, we must cross the central mountain range.
Okay.
Fortunately, Garland Ironworks can provide aerial transport, sparing us this most treacherous part of our journey. However, attempting to fly any closer to Garlemald would attract the attention of the Telophoroi. As they appear to have seized control of the majority of the Imperial military, we must assume that includes its fleet. In addition, Garlemald possesses devices that can interfere with airship navigational systems, further discouraging an airborne approach.
Given the circumstances, the closest we dare deploy our contingent is an area between the range and the capital, the Magna Glaciers.
It's cool to see him. Because I felt like the people with Gaius that Alpino met, we didn't see them enough, in my opinion. So
from there, we must travel the rest of the way on foot. We will also need to bring the airships with us to ensure we can withdraw with haste. Although much of the terrain will be blanketed in snow, we should be able to make use of local roads and shipping facilities. The vast ice field will afford us an unobstructed view of the surrounding area. On the other hand, it will also allow others to easily spot us. So, it is imperative that we only make camp in positions where we can easily defend ourselves. And the airships, which must be kept safe at all costs.
We cannot account for every possibility, so we must be prepared to think on our feet. We will be tested. Sorely tested, I expect. But for our homes and for our people, and a people not our own but in need, we will succeed. Spare no effort in your preparations. Once we depart, there is no turning back.
here, here. Tickling. You? Fuck you. Oh god. Pippin!